Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Baldur's Gate 3, where we're in the Githyanki crash. The negotiations with the captain went poorly. Yes. I mean, it can't be that bad. Lae'zel didn't seem that bothered about things. I guess she thought her own survival takes precedent. So she wasn't too worried about the fact that we murked the Kithrak. But now that it's done, we should probably see what other mischief we can get up to in this here crash. And there's a little bit of mischief.
This imposing portrait depicts a powerful Githyanki warrior, undeniably regal in her mien.
Vlaakith herself. She is both the sun that blinds us and the void that contains us. Praise be.
In the corner of the painting is a small symbol you can't quite place.
Looks a bit like a comet, really. That's a difficult role. Maybe it's not a comet. Maybe we don't know what it is.
As hard as you rack your brain, the symbol doesn't look like anything you've seen before. This Githyanki looks different from the others you've seen here. The way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features gives her a distinctly otherworldly aspect.
Very well. We'll leave the portrait be, out of respect for Lae'zel. Now we have choice of rooms. Let's go this way first. And what do we find? The hatchery.
I'd expect to see 15 eggs at the very least.
Interesting.
The trap, just as I expected.
So we've got traps. The whole thing is in acid. And there's strange gas. We should probably tread lightly.
Is Sticker permitted to view the birthing pools now? These are strange times. Step carefully while here. Our hatchery is protected by lethal safeguards. I do not wish to pick your remains from them.
I mean, I also don't wish you to have to pick my remains from them. Shouldn't there be more eggs in here?
Most are hatched. Only one remains. Monitored by Varsh Koku, the caretaker of our young. You may speak to the Varsh if you wish, but stay away from the egg. There will be no second warning.
Very well. We don't intend to disturb the egg. That'll be Varsh up there, I guess. How would one get to Varsh without triggering these traps that are around and about? Is the question. Perhaps jumping. Are these traps going to go off if we walk over them? Kinda.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Okay, there's elf stood in some burning acid as well. That's not ideal. I just want to get over it and speak to our friend, is all. I guess Will won't be joining us.
You can tell Kithrak Therazin that my position has not changed. The egg requires more time. Furthermore... Oh,
Hello.
I was not expecting an Istik. What brings you to my hatchery?
I heard you waiting for one last egg to hatch.
Failure at the first hurdle of existence. Most caretakers would crush it and be done.
Most caretakers would not give the child its fair chance. But I shall. There could be greatness in that shell.
You note that the hope in his voice is tinged with weariness. It's the voice of a man who's fought the inevitable for a long time.
So he cares a lot for this egg. Why do you care so much about this one dud egg?
Not all that arrive late are weak. I created this entire hatchery, despite being the last of my clutch to hatch. They almost drowned me in the hatching pool, if it wasn't for the Varsh of my clutch. This one deserves the same chance.
Well, it seems perfectly reasonable. We'd be able to take it somewhere safe if you liked.
You? What do you know about Githyanki child rearing? Still, the captain's due for an inspection any day now. And if she sees it here... Tell me, what will you do with it if I entrust it to you?
I mean, we'll raise it as though it was our own, won't we, Lae'zel?
That's what I feared. Still, I'm sure its nature will pervade, even if raised among lesser species. I can no longer ignore that Kithrak Thurizen's patience has its limits.
Is that the one we killed?
Very well.
Oh, forget I said that.
Here. Take these. They will aid your approach to the egg.
Thank you. Boots. Let's have a look at these boots. Acidic surfaces don't affect you and you're resistant to acid damage. Excellent. Let's give these boots to Lae'zel, and then I feel like she's the best place to go and get the egg.
Fine Githyanki egg, at least on the outside. You can see a vague outline of something within it.
Well, you're our egg now. Now an otherworldly miasma is penetrating the area. Interesting. We're resistant to bludgeoning, piercing and slashing damage, it seems. Now, how do we feel about the egg?
An unhatched Githyanki egg should be the burden of a Varsh, not a warrior, whether ascended or otherwise. And yet, I'm drawn to the warmth of it. A child of Gith and a servant of Vlaakith grows within. Keep it close. Perhaps in our care, it might yet hatch.
That'd be
Don't
nice.
you dare pass it to that lunatic woman prowling the mountain pass.
I had no intention of doing that, Lae'zel. Now, let us try and make our way back without injuring ourselves too badly. I think our business in this hatchery is concluded. That leaves but one door that we've not really looked in. So that should be our next destination. It's the infirmary. Mage hands. And they're just batting her chest back and forth. And something inside the chest isn't having a good time of it.
You'd better be watching.
Maybe we'll investigate that in a bit. We don't want to rock any boats right now. So that way
This one's gonna be good.
is closed. This way is wide open.
This Cresh's bunks look entirely too soft for my liking.
Yeah, a bunch of sissies.
What's this, Jack?
Should be sleeping on the floor. But there's nothing else going on in there. So let's stroll through and open this door and see what's what. Aha. The Zaithisk. It's here. Anything else fun hanging around?
Parasite, brimming with magic. Take it.
Maybe we shall. We've also got one to spend. Look at the Far Realms. It might be nice to just bust out a crit near the start of a fight to take out one of the big targets. Now we should probably speak to the Gustial.
A parasite. Vertical incision from pineal eye to end of notochord. Intestinal coloration consistent with samples 231 to 259. Do you have a question? Or are you just going to stand there gawking?
I am a child of Gith, not discarded rat flesh. Am I not due your respect?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Let the Istik with you speak. And I will decide what respect you're owed.
I prefer Lae'zel to speak on my behalf.
Lae'zel, is it? Fine. And be quick. My work is of vital import.
We carry Geich tadpoles and have done so for countless days. Yet we show no symptoms. We must enter the Zaithsk.
You are infected, but showing no signs of cerebral impairment. Fascinating. Either your tadpole is special, or you are. We must find out which. Go to the Zaithsk. I will ensure you are cured.
What will the Zaithis do?
It will relieve you of the specimen lodged in your cerebral cortex. What else?
Yeah, but how?
It will be worth it, I assure you. Even Githyanki rarely experiences Zaithis. You are very lucky, Istik.
I want Lae'zel to go first. She deserves it.
The device is strange, made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal. It waits for something.
The Zaithsk. Vlaakith's purity distilled. My duty. My right.
Maybe you should examine it first. I don't know if we're going to notice anything particularly special, because, I mean, we don't know much about what a Zaithis does.
The device is an ingenious synthesis of illithid anatomy and metal alloys. It hums with psionic energy, hinting at paths into unknown minds and unseen planes.
Stand aside. My time has come.
Of course, dear. Go for it.
Praise Vlaakith. Let it be done.
Sit, child. Let the Zaithis end your suffering. You must focus on the parasite at all times. The Zaithis will do the rest.
An unseen blade cleaves your mind in two. Impossible pain sears your bones and body in concert with Lae'zel's.
Yes, child. Speak the Talakit. Meditate on its verses.
You feel Lae'zel's mind rip and rupture. Is this purification? Is this the cure?
Will seems pretty chill about the whole thing. Is there not anything we can do, Doc? Lae'zel does seem to be in great pain here.
The Zaithis is working as intended.
Let's just see what happens.
You share in Lae'zel's agony. Every cell within her skull bursts into a constellation of fragments, sorted and reassembled. Lae'zel will die if she remains.
Yes, child. Jamar, Zala, Vlaakith, call to your queen.
My queen! Hear me!
So, we're just gonna stand here and let it kill her? Is that the plan?
Your vision narrows. You sense myriad specters of Githyanki past. This is their fate. This is their anguish.
What is this vision? It's a difficult roll. We've got one inspiration left. Let's have one more crack at it. Nope.
The pain is too great. The visions flicker, but refuse to come into focus.
Let's wait and watch some more.
Yes, child. Face her will.
Your marrow quakes within your bones. Behind the pain, a new sensation rises. Power.
Remove her!
Oh, hello. Is this not working out? So we could take its power on as our own. We could overload the device. It sounds like we need to remove it, based on that. Let's try and take its power for ourselves. 30? We can't succeed. Unless we get a crit. Because 6 to 9. So even if we rolled a 19, we could only get as high as 28. So we need a natural 20. That ain't it.
The Zaith'isk overwhelms the both of you. The weight of the astral sea crushes your mind and spirit.
Enough!
Oh. Lae'zel, you're alright.
Damn it all! The parasite. I still feel it. I am Githyanki. I will not be Ghaik.
My life's work gone. And yet she lives. And so does her parasite.
Her voice cuts with a fanatical edge, an obsession bordering on mania. If there's a chance the parasite lives, she wants it.
Pretty sure the parasite's dead, you know. You can tell. There's a natural 20.
Really? Then all this destruction was a symptom of its power? Incredible. I am disappointed that we could not extract it alive. It would have been an exceptional specimen. In any case, the problem is resolved. Leave me. I must salvage what I can.
No! I followed the protocol! I must be cleansed!
That was
Don't shout that in front of her, Lae'zel.
You were lucky I was there to save you once again.
Oh, hush you. So she doesn't seem that bothered about the fact the other three of us have also got parasites. Now, is she watching us? No. Good. Oh, she's got some research notes. We could have read those earlier, I suppose. Nothing terribly thrilling, but we've got a couple more parasites. There's another one over here, but she's kind of going to be watching if we try to go for that one. Let's chat to Lae'zel. Quietly, like, so the doctor doesn't hear it.
I followed protocol. I kept to my faith. Yet the Zaith'isk might have killed me. Someone must have tampered with it. An aberrance I can't begin to comprehend.
Who could have tampered with the device?
There must be a Sharlak in this creche. A traitor. The sort that is hunted, slaughtered, and erased from our histories. Few would dare dishonor their queen. Fewer still would be so brazen. Now hurry. We must go to the Chirai and inform him of the Zaith'isk's tampering.
Are you sure it's been tampered with? And it's not just our weird parasites are too strong for it? Presumably she heard the voice of the dream visitor and has considered the fact that they might be the one who's tampered with it. Oh well, I guess we need to go to the Chirai anyway and speak to them. We've got the little gem that'll allow us to enter the room that he went into.
Who would be? Oh, it is you.
Hello.
Make haste. We have business to conduct.
Excellent. We're expected. This is good news. And also safe. That's never a bad sign, right?
And to think I couldn't imagine this place could get any more foreboding.
It's unnerving. This place makes my skin crawl.
It's fine.
I hope, no, expect that Chirai will aid us.
We should be so lucky.
Anything to add, Will? No. Fair enough. Doesn't talk that much. He's a bit of a loser. We only bring him along every now and again because we kind of need life clerics at some point. Well, the whole point is to showcase all the different types of cleric. So, Will gets to come along every now and again. Now, what have we here? Warriors. And the Chirai. And some Ardents as well. Lovely. Closing the door behind us. That's probably fine.
My Arden spoke of one of our kin that escaped a crashing Geik slave vessel.
Chirai. Vlaakith's justice in flesh.
You have accomplished much, child. I am pleased to finally meet you. I heard there is so much goblin blood on your hands that it soaks their children's nightmares. To business. I suspect you plucked something precious from the Geik ship. Something that belongs to us. The weapon. Give it to me.
Don't do it. The weapon is how I protect you.
Do it. Do not disobey the Inquisitor.
I mean, I don't want to upset Lae'zel.
No.
So it is found.
Blackest.
Vlaakith Gorg Shkathzai.
My queen. Shkathzai.
You are permitted to look upon me. You are invited to kneel.
The Deathless Queen has spoken. You will obey.
Well, some of these options are funnier. But again, we like Lae'zel. Lae'zel approves. In that top corner is what we live for.
These attendants you keep, you taught them well, my child. My Lae'zel.
Chma Zala Vlaakith. You know me.
Erlon of Kalir speaks most highly, as did Alchaya before. You seek purity. I may yet grant it. Istik, you bear that which is ours. But are you friend, or are you thief?
We didn't nick it. You can have it back if you like.
An unexpected servant. Your will is strong. Your kind will go far for glory, as you have shown by being here. Extend your fealty one step further, and you will be rewarded beyond your mortal reckoning. That weapon you carry, the Astral Prism, it is corrupted.
I will cleanse it for you, my queen. Tell me how.
There is someone inside. Their mind is warped, broken, a blight. They are an agent of the Grand Design, sent to sabotage the Astral Prism. Our last defense against the return of the Illithid Empire. As long as they live, the prison is compromised. Kill them! Do this, and I will cleanse you and your allies. Do this, and ascend!
Ascension. My queen. An honor gained. A burden borne. You must accept. Refuse, and you will know my fury.
I'll do as you wish.
Use the Planecaster's power to enter the artifact. Be wary of the creature's lying tongue. Cut it out if you must. Wargas, they are not to leave until it is done.
As you say, my queen.
Shma Zala Vlakith. We will not waste a second. Vlakith has spoken. Do not leave this room except to enter the prism. Turn your back on me, and you will feel my blade against it.
So, let's go into the prism, shall we?
Don't do it.
We want to go in.
Heat pulses out of the astral prism as it begins to flower. Your mind burns hot with excitement.
Okay, we're in. Now maybe we need to talk to Lae'zel, now that we're not surrounded by heavily armed Gith. And we're not being watched by Vlakith herself. Because I'm not sure this is a good idea.
A timeless space, bounded, compressed in a fold. A pocket of astral plane.
Boundless. Timeless. Like every dream that ever was stitched together. It is home.
Now, can we speak to you, Lae'zel?
By Vlakith's will, end the prism dweller. Violently.
Okay, she doesn't really want to say much at the moment. We can do big jumps in this place. Look at that. Now, what we got going on? We've got dead Gith around. Not sure what these are doing here. Another inscribed slate. Can we read that one? A dragon soaring above two individuals. They're riding a comet. Let's take it. What have you got? Scroll of Remove Curse. Could come in handy down the line. Although I think at least one of the crew would be able to cast Remove Curse whenever we need it. We've got a big ball over there. Interesting. I mean, the fact that half of this place is made up of skeletons is also pretty interesting. It's a strange place. Yeah, let's go into this cave. It beckons us.
So you came, in spite of all my warnings. Disappointing.
Come. We will talk in private. Just the two of us.
I really don't want to leave everyone behind.
Suit yourself. But only the leader of your group is coming in. I will not allow anyone else.
Go on. I'll keep watch here.
Okay. Thanks, Will.
I may have made a mistake, trusting you. I told you to stay away from the Githyanki. But you just couldn't help yourself. Could you?
You don't understand, though. Lae'zel's really cute.
And now...
You've come here to murder me.
I mean, I haven't really come to murder you. I just wanted to talk.
Very well. What do you want to know?
Why does Vlaakith want you dead?
Vlaakith wants me dead because I know her secret. It is a secret so great that if her people ever found out, that would be the end of her rule, the end of her. That same secret is how I've been protecting you from the Absolute. I can hear your thoughts. You think I'm lying. Vlaakith warned you that I would try to deceive you.
She did.
But consider this. What reason have I to deceive you? I want the same thing as you. Freedom. I'm on your side. I have been since the very beginning.
You've just conjured that sword, so it might be a fake sword of some sort. This could be some sort of trick. But no, Vlaakith be damned. If she wants you dead, she can kill you herself.
It seems I was right to put my faith in you after all. Thank you. Vlaakith will be furious, to make no mention of your Githyanki companion.
Yeah.
The Lich Queen fears nothing more than the loss of her empire. The knowledge I have of her deception will bring that about.
She is a goddess. What could you possibly know that will bring down her empire?
Godlike in power, yes, but with none of the sanctity. Vlaakith is lying to her people. She pretends to know how Gith destroyed the Mindflayer Empire. In truth, she knows nothing. If the Illithid Empire were ever to return, she would be incapable of stopping them. And if her people found out about her impotence, there would be mutiny, revolution, the end of her rule. But that very power, the power to resist Illithid control, which Vlaakith only pretends to know, is how I've been protecting you. I suppose she hoped to extract it from my corpse. Since you spared me that fate, she will come for you.
I protect my allies.
As do I. I have delayed long enough. The next attack is overdue, and I can't risk you being caught in the middle of it. I need you out there, searching for the Absolute. You were on the right path, to Moonrise Towers. Return to it. Be warned, the Inquisitor awaits your return from this place with orders to kill you. No doubt the rest of the Kresh will join him. Good luck.
Speak. Have you killed my queen's enemy?
Lae'zel, we need to be honest with her. If we're going to have a long-term relationship, we need to be honest. Your queen is lying to you, Lae'zel.
Vlaakith does not lie to her faithful. Open your mind. Show me.
Of course.
Your mind tingles. Lae'zel seeks entrance.
Yeah, come on in, Lae'zel.
Your thoughts become one. She sees the truth of your confrontation in an instant.
Vlaakith Tafkinazin. I see only madness.
Vlaakith bears the full might of Tunarath's arms, and the covenant of the Great Mother Gith. We must go to the Chirai. He will summon Vlaakith. She must know of this apostate.
Okay, we can go to the Chirai. There we go, that's how we're going to get back.
Lae'zel, I've been waiting. You are named Hashalak. Bend your head, for my blade is ready.
Chirai, please, summon Vlaakith. There's much...
Irrelevant, Ghaik wretch. The Queen has spoken. Your death is decreed.
You realize what Lae'zel doesn't. Whatever the outcome of your visit to the Astral Prism, Vlaakith had no intention of letting either of you live.
Well, it's kicked off again then, hasn't it?
With me, to the death.
He's level 6. He's got an almost identical portrait to that guy, which confused me for a moment. Do we take down everyone else first? Is that wise? I think it's probably wise. Let's try and inflict wounds. Could be a crit. 26. Dang it, we always leave people on just the smallest smidgen of health. Stop rending me, wretch. Don't run away. Lae'zel, can you take down the warrior? It's looking pretty tough. Maybe the other Ardent is a good first bet. But that's not a lot of damage. Because Will, I want to take down that guy, because Will doesn't do as much damage as everyone else. 90%. Disadvantage, but 90% nonetheless. Good. So that's one Ardent out of the way. Stop shoving me. Stop shoving me successfully and then running away. I hate you all. So the Raider is doing range damage. The Warrior is up close and personal. Don't know what the main guy's going to do, but I'm not going to enjoy it, whatever it is. Now, cantrips. Okay, we wounded one of them. And I guess we could get in there and bite that bugger, make ourselves happy. And it will reduce their abilities somewhat. So that's nice. What you got for us, big man? Mind Steal. I don't know what Mind Steal does, but I don't like it. Vulnerable psychic damage and an armor class penalty. Ends when they damage the right, okay. Now, shall we go for an upcast, big damage, necrotic touch? So you're now ready to parry. Parry the next weapon attack, reducing its damage by 10. I guess we're not going to attack you with a weapon anytime soon then. Okay, they're not doing anything of merit, really. Do we just rush in? I mean, no, I've literally just said we're not going to attack them anytime soon. And then I'm like, oh, maybe we should go in and attack them. No, we should jump up there and try and deal with this Ardent. And then we don't have enough charges to use our War Priest thing anymore. We could sneak round here and give them a shove. Oh no, we used a jump to get up there, so we can't shove. Understandable. Now, Will. Healing yourself might be a smart move. Just means they can hit Will a few more times. And I'm okay with that. So, you're gonna rend Lae'zel, that's sad. Yeah, you keep firing at Will. Shoot Will all you want. We don't care much for Will. Now, Starin, you need to be hitting him if you can to remove the Mind Steal link, but you could also just take out someone, perhaps. Good. That'll do for now. That's fine for now.
Impressive resistance, but futile. Your life is over.
The Mind Steal Tempest. That feels a bit horrible. Yeah, deals extra damage to every creature that he's connected to. Okay. Now Gale. That guy's only on 5. Pete's sake. That was a 75%. And now we've taken a ton of extra damage that was unnecessary. Smack this guy, please, Lae'zel. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. Bit of healing as well. That shattered flail's really quite fun. Now, as for Will, a mass healing word might be nice. Get everyone back up. Pretty dandy. And give them some temporary hit points. Was that a bonus action spell? It was. You would think such a strong spell would be regular, but no, apparently not. So we can also give that guy the old necrosis, and maybe we should spread out a touch. Astarion. I would still like you to successfully hit that guy to break your spell, but sadly we've not done so. Eesh. Eesh. Damage much? Bloody hell. Okay, Gale. Big old necrotic touch. 27. Nice. That's broken a Mind Steel link.
Time to strike.
Now, can we smack this guy about? Because we do still want him down. And now he's close. Let's stand right next to him. And then Will, please cast some sort of healing spell on our man over there. Healing word. Healing touch deals more. Well, cure wounds, I should say. Not enough movement. Not enough movement to get there. Maybe I shouldn't have spread out. But now you've probably got enough, right? We'll upcast it. And that's big healing. Good. How are you successfully hitting someone with a crossbow from that sort of range, you terrible bugger? Kind of want to get a spiritual weapon in, but I don't know if it's that necessary. But why not? It might suck up a hit or two. Or are you going straight back? Straight back for Astarion. Why? Why do you want to go straight back to Astarion? Get up, you bum. There we go. Now it's down to just us and the boss. We'll use up all our charges to give him a good smack. I guess we've still got the link, which is why he's doing so much damage. But there's not a lot we can do about that, because if he's just going to keep hitting us, then we never get a chance to hit him back because we keep losing our regular action. Yeah, let's go for level 2 touch. We're just going to expend all our big spells on this guy. No. Yeah, we've got no actions. We can't run away because it will trigger... Oh no, we can run away. Okay. Let's see what he thinks about that. He's going to Misty Step so that he can then beat up Astarion some more. Why does everyone... Why is everyone so desperate to constantly kill Astarion? Because he's got the lowest armor class. That's the whole of the answer right there, I guess. Ooh, that's nice damage for a change. Well done, spiritual weapon. Now, let's go for Will. Yeah, we'll just use a little dinky heal. Because you're probably going to get smashed anyway in a minute. And then more necrotic damage. All of the necrotic damage. Oh, we're down to 5 health. Give him a smack, Lae'zel. Oh, he's parrying. Damn it. And then not a lot Astarion can do, so let's just scuttle away. Yeah, it doesn't have any more Misty Steps by the look of it. Spiritual weapon misses, so that gives Lae'zel a chance to get the kill again. Oh, he's parrying again. Dang it. Is he just parrying every turn? Well, Astarion, this guy's been giving you a beating. Please just finish him up.
I'm glad you came to your senses. Now leave, before the others come for us.
Hooray!
Lost in thought.
We've leveled up. Now, what have you got? A potion of angelic slumber. Bunch of food. Githyanki greatsword. And the circlet of psionic revenge. So whenever you succeed a saving throw, the foe that caused it takes damage. Gith also gain a bonus to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. Well, I'm sure it'll look very fetching.
Eager for battle.
On Lae'zel. What's she currently wearing? Smooth start. Yeah, you have that chick. The haste helm is probably fine for someone else. I don't know if it's of huge benefit to Astarion or to Will. I mean, I don't know if Gale needs the Mask of the Shapeshifter. It's not really a huge benefit to any of them. It's more for someone who's bashing people's heads in, I think. Anyway, are you doing alright, chick?
Vlaakith. Vlaakith! I have wielded your fury as a blade, roared your wrath as a dragon. You promised ascension. Yet I crawl among my own people, low as an asp's belly. Skageth! I followed your path. What good? This heart of stone, for it to be shattered. She tests me. A trial of faith. Kalir prepared me. Only the heaviest souls soar to the astral. Yes. Yes. I might gain Vlaakith's favor yet.
Baby girl, you're an enemy of your people now. You need to accept that.
Silence! I must think.
Okay, she needs time. That's fine. We'll give her time. We'll just steal some posh weaponry off some of these folks. And a ring, the strange conduit. When concentrating on a spell, the wearer's weapon attacks deal an additional bit of psychic damage. When you inflict a condition, gain arcane synergy for 2 rounds. Okay, what's arcane synergy all about? Weapon attacks deal additional damage equal to the affected entity's spellcasting ability modifier. So if it's weapon attacks, then it'd probably be best, again, on someone that's actually using weapons. Now, let's have a short rest before we do anything else.
Let's go hurt someone.
Yes, Astarion, we will go and hurt someone. But before we hurt anyone, we should probably level up. So what do we gain? We gain read thoughts. We can read the thoughts of certain creatures while talking to them. And we gain speak with animals. So there are a couple of channel divinity things that we can do with old Gale. Now, what spells have we got? We've not unlocked any new levels of spell. We're still at level 3. That's fine. Lae'zel gains the War God's Blessing. Endow a nearby ally with the glory of your god to grant them a +10 bonus to their attack roll. Cool. Astarion gains Inescapable Destruction. Spells you cast ignore resistance to necrotic damage. So no matter how resistant anyone is, he's taking them down. And Will gains Blessed Healer. Healing others heals you as well. When you cast a healing spell of level 1 or higher on another creature, you regain hit points equal to 2 plus the spell's level. Cool. So if you cast a level 1 spell, you gain 3 HP. And so forth. That sounds wonderful. Now, if we go back out the way we came in, we're going to get slaughtered by Githyanki. Or at least they're going to try. So let's have a look around first. We've got chests of elixirs. And various gubbins. And we've got the Skin Burster. When the wearer deals melee damage, they gain 2 turns of Force Conjure. Damage against the enemy is reduced by 1 per turn remaining. If the entity takes damage whilst it has 5 or more turns remaining, it deals 1 to 4 force damage in a 6-meter radius. So what? So damage against them gets reduced. So you hit someone with it, they get 2 turns of it. Then damage against them is going to be reduced by 2. But if you hit them 3 turns in a row, well, no, because it'll wear off. So hit them a bunch of turns in a row, then it will just explode and do a bunch of force damage. But only 1 to 4 force damage. And I guess it doesn't remove the level, so if you just keep hitting people, then eventually, every turn, it's going to be dealing force damage. I don't know. It sounds interesting. What we got on this side? Display cases. We've got more chests. A few more elixirs and a bit of gold. Some statues.
Lathander bids the setting sun a fond farewell. Lathander blesses the rising bountiful sun.
Okay, Lathander is all about that sun, as we well know. And this statue can be rotated. So, if Lathander wants
Lathander blesses the rising bountiful sun.
Bless the sun, then he wants to look east, right? Oh, we haven't looted this guy. Gotta get that roast pork. Nom nom nom. Now, how about this one?
The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
That's fair. We're a bit feeble. Right, so we've got a jammed statue. Maybe we've got a solution. Let's have a look. We've got a lot of scrolls hanging about. We've got a scroll of grease. It's a long shot. Will this work? It will. I like this game.
Nothing like a secret door to pique one's interest.
Hooray! Secret doors for everyone. And then we immediately fall on our ass. Amazing. Get up, Gale. Clumsy man. Pete's sake. Will you all just stop lying around on the job? So what have we here? Ooh, find the blood of Lathander. I mean, that makes sense because, yeah, we had to find our way in with some statues, and it's a secret stairway.
Remarkably well preserved. A little glimpse into the past.
Well, this looks nice. We've got an energy source. That energy source might need to be busted up. What crossbow are we using, Lae'zel? We are using a Gith crossbow. Good. This is taking a while, but it's not costing us anything. It's basically free damage, and that has broken our way into the next section. The Dawnbreaker. It can be disarmed, but it's a trap of some sort. Aha. Yeah, come over here, Lae'zel. We don't know what that thing's doing, but we'd like it to stop. Maybe we are best off separating everyone and bringing you around here. There's another one over there. So whatever they're going to do, it's going to be horrible. Let's see. Yeah, we can't get through at all. I was kind of hoping. Okay. That's what it does then. I understand now. Okay, one reload later. And we're back. But, did I also spot a way up here that we could go? It seems unlikely, but maybe we can jump up there. No, it's not allowing it. There's nothing we can do on the other side either. So I guess our plan is the same as before. We come around here. And we avoid getting ruined by that thing. But the path is interrupted, so how do we deal with it? Unless that's for the next room. And there's another place I should be looking to sort this room out. Maybe, yeah, maybe there's a way up there.
Quickly then.
Yeah, I may have had the wrong end of the stick. Is it one we can just smack up with our flail? Yeah, that'll probably do the job quicker. And then that opens up to here. And then we'll press on. And now we can stand down here somewhere. Good. Now we can get that one. Grand. Hasn't shut off the actual traps though. But it has opened up a path. So there is a chance that we're still in trouble. 14. It's tricky, but it's not impossible. And of course the gloves of thievery help. Okay. It seems as though Lae'zel got caught in that one, kinda. Which is unfortunate. I'm not sure why she wasn't getting caught for the longest time and then suddenly she fell. I guess we'll use one of our scrolls. Okay, we can't because she's too far away. There she is. Come on, check. On your feet. Yeah, you need healing. That's fine. We'll go to camp in a bit. And we'll get you some healing. But for now, let's press on, because I want to see what's going on that's so important that we have to do all this gubbins. Ah, here we go. The Blood of Lathander. And there's a crest panel. I do believe we've got a crest about our person. This is all very impressive. Excellent. We got a new weapon. Make up for the fact that we just kind of let you get blasted off a cliff, Lae'zel. That's not fun for anyone, so maybe you would like a shiny new trinket to hit our foes with. That was pretty cool, the Shattered Flail. But the Blood of Lathander deals more damage to begin with, because it's a +3 weapon. Once per long rest, when your hit points are reduced to 0, you can regain hit points. And allies are also healed, so she can bring herself back from the dead. It's also shedding a holy light in a radius around herself, which will greatly distress fiends and any undead. And you can also cast Sunbeam. All in all, an amazing weapon, and one that will be extremely handy once we get into Act 2. Now, we might have no choice at this point though, but to work our way back through the creche, rack up some fools. We could potentially rest, or Will could just use some of his Healy doos on Lae'zel. Blam. 15 HP, it's still not a lot. There we go. Now she's looking healthy. So we've used up a lot of our spells.
Someone was exceedingly protective of what was kept in here.
The better the protection, the better the prize. The monks must have treasured this.
Is that such a surprise? It looks powerful enough to level a mountain.
Yeah. Yeah, it does, Lae'zel. And we are going to level Mountains of Gith. But we're going to level those Mountains of Gith next time. So until then, thanks for watching, friends. Join us next time as we punch up a lot of green dudes and yellow dudes. And probably women as well. And some of them might even be orange. See you then.